I'd say this is my old friend who's been here so long. She's seen all these famous people walk by her, and she's seen just ordinary people carrying things. She's seen the ponies carrying the lychees for Yang Guifei go by. And, you know, what a great time. How amused she must have been to see all these wonderful things go right by her. Every single day that this road was so busy, it was like a superhighway full of people. And she saw that all for 2,000 years. It's a long way from Philadelphia to Sichuan, China, but I've come here over 24 times because I like to come and walk the old Shudao. I brought my friends to see the Shudao because one of them found on YouTube a Chinese documentary by Mr. Ho from Guangyuan about me traveling the Shudao in 2015. And when she saw that documentary, she emailed me and said, I have 12 people that would love to come and see the Shudao. And I said, I would love to take you.
Initially, it was built, of course, Zhuge.
Yes.
And then after that, Tang and Song, they all keep it.
Every walk is different. I just enjoy them all because I just want to take pictures everywhere. Everything's so pretty, and every picture is different. Every staircase is different. Every stone is different. The way they all come together. You know, it just took thousands of years to wear down the stone the way it is, and you couldn't build something like that today new and make it look like that. There's no way you could do it. I first learned about the Jiandao. It all started when I was in college, and I took a course in Chinese art. And she took us to an exhibit from the Palace Museum collection. And there was a painting, Ming Huang's Journey to Shu, which had the plank road on this high, high mountain. And I remember thinking, that is imaginary. And then when I came to China, I found out that there was a plank road in history. And that actually is what brought me to the road to Shu. This is the best preserved old road in China. And I just think everybody should come here. Because you can see how old China is when you look at these stones. There's a hole. Some bottom edge of the holes have the groove. There were more holes open before. You know, when united, when it was all little warring states, Qin conquered Shu by building this road.
But how did they hang
Get it so straight
on the cliff to do it?
Yeah.
They must have had ladders and ropes and stuff. And
Yeah.
They must have.
They must
Yeah.
have. They hung the scaffolding from the top by ropes. That's what they did. I just thought it was so amazing. So I wanted to write a guidebook so other people could come and see it. This is my guidebook that was published in 2007. My friend said I should call it China's Great Road, but I didn't call it China's Great Road. I called it China's Great Roads because I'm going to write more books all about China's great roads. And I'm very proud of my back cover especially. I think very helpful. And then I have lots and lots of maps and Chinese characters in here. So this is Pu'an. So I have all the hotels with Chinese characters, and then the English is over here. Then, of course, I have where everything's located. I'm not sure till I get to the gate how much of this is all brand new. And there were buildings here, but they weren't pretty like this. They were not that pretty. Yeah. Recently, I come back because I'm bringing people to show them. But before that, I came back so many times because I was writing the guidebook, and I wanted to get it right, to be accurate. And now I just come back to enjoy seeing the road again. So I really think China is kind of my second home. So I like to come here every year. Now, there was an old house just outside the gate.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but it's not here on this map. I think this is new too, the wall. This is rebuilt, and I think
So
that is rebuilt.
we're right here.
There's no wall on your map.
I'm sure that's rebuilt because this is the Han Dynasty wall, and this is a rebuilt wall by the West Gate. So I'm sure that's rebuilt. You see, it's perfect for tourists and lots to eat. It's pretty, and it has enough real old stuff that it's actually worth coming to for people really interested in old things. It's right here.
Okay.
Here it is.
Oh,
You see, old house. The first trip I took, I went all around and personally booked every hotel. This is one of my favorite old Chinese houses that I know of, and it's the Gujia Da Yuan in Jiaohua, and it has two beautiful garden courtyards. My friends have never really been to an old Chinese house, and they just recently thanked me for bringing them here. They think it's not only beautiful, but very relaxing and soothing, so I always come back here. China's getting more and more modern, but the Shu Road is still the Shu Road. So that doesn't change. And I love it that you're preserving it.种树好不好？
好，可以，我们下去种树啊。
我想种一棵树，在这个地方，好像一部分这个地方。I kind of wish I could have been a tree and seen everything that tree saw. Not just the trees, but the Shurban is well protected now too. And I feel very reassured that all the old stone is going to be looked after just as well as the trees are being looked after. So I think you're doing a very good job to protect this road. I'm hoping to come back next March again. And what I'd say is I hope to see the old road just as I've seen it before, well preserved and beautiful. And I'm hoping it will never change. 李白说 Shudao 难于上青天. Levi said that traveling the Shudao was difficult, more difficult than climbing to heaven. But if Levi could come back to China now and ride the bullet trains, he would be so amazed. I'm sure he would write another poem to say that you can climb to heaven on the bullet train. And he's happy that he could take the bullet train instead.